So for 6-3, it says more comparing expression is one expression greater. Consider how you were able to compare the expressions on the previous problems. When is it possible to remove tiles to compare the expressions on the maps? In this problem, you're going to work with your team to identify two different legal moves for simplifying expressions. So an illegal move would make it so where mat A and mat B do not maintain the same relationship with each other. We want it to be something that we can do that doesn't change that relationship. So we, again, have that key that we need right up here in case we do. So to build a mat using the algebra tiles or using the E tool and simplifying the expression. Record your work by drawing circles around the zeros and the balanced sets of tiles as you remove in each step on the resource page. So again, we're going to go right here. And it has these, so again, we have a couple of different ways now to be able to remove the tiles. The first one is that we learned was to do zero pairs. So a -1 plus a +1 is 0. A -1 plus a +1 is also 0. -1 plus a +1 is also 0. And then we just learned a second legal move just a minute ago, which is I can remove balanced sets from both sides. That's the way that CPM calls them, is balanced sets. I call them the same shape, same shade. So I can remove anything from both sides of the mat as long as they are both the same type of tile, the same color, and the same quantity, so the same number of them. So I can remove this X from mat A as long as I remove that X from mat B. This one, that one, this one, that one. And now we're left with where mat A has 4 and mat B has 0. So which one's greater? Hopefully you said that mat A is greater in this one. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it because it's still on that page right now. This right here. We'll talk about that in just a second. I'll go ahead and mark that there. I also want to make sure that I record it on this page as well. So we had 2 0 pairs right here. And then we had a 0 pair right here as well. We removed those guys. An X from both sides. And then we also removed 2 unit tiles from both sides, which left us with 1, 2, 3, 4 units and 0. So we did 2 different legal moves there. One legal move that we did first to remove tiles from the mat was making 0 pairs. And you can only do those on the same side. We also did a second legal move, and that was removing balanced sets from each side. So we removed balanced sets from both sides.